So I have dedicated the entirety of my life to researching new medicine. I believe that the medicine we have been using all of these years is actually doing more harm than good. Now, you may think that you are being treated for your ailments, but in fact, that is not true. Allow me to walk you through what we should be doing to be living our best and most prosperous lives physically. So as you can see here, these are all parts of your body. Um, the lungs, especially, are very important. You breathe with them, they help you call in the birds from the sky. We need them for every important aspect of our life. And as you can see here in the diagram, they draw in sunlight, and this is actually how they maintain their functions. As well for the liver, the heart, the intestines, all of them are maintained by sunlight. Yes, we are actually more plant matter than we believe to be. All of the chemicals in modern medicine that we have been using have slowly been turning us from our natural planty powerhouses into fleshy earth creatures that grub around and have to consume flesh just to continue existing in their fleshy plane. But if we continue to revert back to our natural roots, absorb sunlight, produce photosynthesis, we can become much, much stronger. If you'll take a look at this graph here, it shows that based on the type of medicine you are using, you may actually become much stronger. So if you use 2 doses of plant medicine every day, you will actually become 0.3% stronger than you were 2 minutes ago. But as you can see on the lower end of the graph, you start to lose strength every time you adhere to modern medicine. I myself have not dabbled with modern medicine for many, many years now, and I have never been stronger. I am one with the universe. The trees whisper their secrets to me. The hawthorn plants want us to make roots with them and grow towards the sky. And if you just look at the numbers, you can see it's happening. By the age of 24, you could be at the peak of your physique. 16 is the lowest you can go. Everyone knows that your teenage years are never the best, but if you use modern medicine, you will make it to 16 and then cease to be. Here we see one of the most harmful chemicals that was ever created by these 2 individuals here. Doctors Adrian Higglesworth and his wife Lilith. It used to be Elizabeth, but she changed her name to sound more exotic. That's not the kind of medical professional I would want dealing with me. They produced the chemical known as HOHO hydroxide. Yes, HOHO hydroxide. They have been peddling this as a medicine since 1675. How they created this, you ask? They took bones and flesh of animals and mixed it with humans in their natural planty forms and created this abomination that has slowly been turning us into animals. Yes, they are actually the root of Big Pharma. Adrian and Elizabeth. As you can see in this graph here, it's quite terrifying. This is what starts to happen to your cells the more you engage with modern medicine. As you can see in diagram C, this is our brain as it should be, bright and full of life. But as you can see in the other diagrams, the more you dabble with this poison, the darker your mind becomes and the less vibrant. We should be bright and blue, not dark and black and lifeless. We should be embracing all of nature and not killing ourselves with this poison. These were all photographs taken of the same teenager's brain from the ages of 14 to 16 when the patient sadly did perish from overpollution with these drugs. Now, it's very sad to know that we can't do anything once the patients reach about 16 years of age, but if we start treating our children with the proper things now, they will be unstoppable. Here again, you see, this is how much of each chemical the average human body can take when treated properly. The CTRL vaccine is actually one of the most dangerous. Yes, cinnamon, treacle, rubella lemon, all the ingredients they mixed together to make this thing, all of them stolen from nature and perverted into dark, toxic things. This is how much you can take. 24 milligrams is enough to take down a bull elephant. It is honestly somewhat impressive, but also very, very scary. Now, you can see from the picture, this is what happens to our DNA when we are just within the vicinity of this thing. We should all just immediately stop with all medicine. Just all medicine should be condemned. As you can see here, based on different blood types, this is how much damage is done per piece of medicine. The most effective is A plus B, also known as AB positive. But the second most damaged is C. No one ever considers type C blood anymore because it's so rare and unheard of due to their bloodlines going extinct over time. Next, we'll be saying goodbye to type B and then A, and then all we will be left with is baseline blood type. And as you can see here, that's the smallest group we have left. We will not survive as a species if we don't curb this soon. We need to stop pushing white pills that we try and tell ourselves will make us feel better when in fact they are taking us down one by one. They are using different medicines as a way to divide us as people when we should be coming together and reclaiming the powerful plant bodies we were born with many millennia ago. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will consider returning to our roots with me.